everyone, welcome back to the dialogue with Richard Howk. I am Richard Howk. Just wanted to I'm going to get right to it today. On the way to work again, like I told you I was going to. This is kind of going to be the first of those more daily vlog, although they won't be daily type of things where I'm driving and just sit and talk to you for a little bit. The thing that's weighing on me heavily today is the death of Carrie Fisher, and a couple days ago, George Michael. I know by now we've all talked about, all these 2016 deaths that have just been, the thing about it is it's been actors and actresses and singers, songwriters, all these people. It's the younger ages. George Michael died at 53, and Carrie Fisher died at 60, and that's Prince was in his 50s. It's really been a crazy year for like early traumatic deaths, and got to thinking about this, and I just don't think. I think this is something we're gonna have to get used to, and this might not be a popular idea, especially so soon after these two. But I really think that 2016 is not going to be an aberration. I think this might just be something we have to get used to. We're coming across the generation now that's entering their 50s, 60s, that when they were younger, they partied hard. And when I mean party hard, in the 70s and whatever, it was, and the 70s to some extent on this too. It became this drug culture, and then we hit cocaine and everything like that. And I'm not saying the people that have died necessarily, some of them had well-documented drug problems, but I think we're gonna run into where we see this is not gonna be, we've just, everybody said, 2016, fuck you, and I'm afraid that this is just going to be the norm from now on out, that we finally hit that spot where these celebrities that we've grown up with, the 80s, Carrie Fisher was like one of my first crushes. Her and Catherine Bach, Daisy Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard, those two, when I was a little kid, that was it. That was all there ever was. I remember when I was a little kid, I would go over to my aunt and uncle's house, and they had Star Wars on video cassette. I must have worn that thing out. Every time I went over there, that was the first thing. I went back to their little room that they had their VCR in, and I played Star Wars. I watched Star Wars so many damn times I can't even count. And it was my thing when I was a kid, and to see these things, these parts of my childhood being ripped away, it's been a tough year. It really has. But the more I sit and think about it, I'm really afraid that this is not just going to be 2016's thing. I think we have to be prepared that this might be the norm. But time will tell. We'll see. I'm kind of starting to think that way, that maybe I'm going to have to change my whole, have a paradigm shift on how I look at, the lifespans of people of our society. And for the first time, and the trend even went that way too. For the first time since 1993, the life expectancy went down this year. So it's definitely something different we're gonna have to take a look at. And anyway, not to be a downer, but I really, both those two, George Michael, really, his music affected me a lot. And that has nothing to do with the Deadpool thing, but Careless Whisper, when it came out, it was one of my favorite songs. And Father Figure was huge for me. That whole Faith album was like crazy. And then I Want Your Sex at the time, like that was revolutionary. It was like one of the first songs mainstream pop that just put it out there, and it was, it was changed it, turns heads. It was, it broke boundaries, and it's that kind of stuff that we're losing. And so to the families of those friends and admirers of those people, I mean, my condolences, and I'm right there with you. This one, these two kind of hurt. So if 2016 has taught us anything, it's that we need to love those that are close to us. Wrap them tightly and don't let go. I mean, you have no idea when something like this is going to happen now, and it's something that we need to, that we just can't let silly things get in the way of beautiful relationships. So, anyway, so not to start you on such a bummer of a day, but let's go good news. I if you haven't noticed on my Facebook and Twitter, and you know what, I'll even run it on here. For every subscriber we get on here, I'm going to add this on there. I'm giving away a Kindle Fire, and I'll add that onto this. So I'll count any subscribers that subscribe to the YouTube channel as part of this too, and the ones that like the videos. So we'll add that in there and see if we can grow this channel as well. So anyway, but I'm gonna get out there. First thing, subscribe below. I think it's down here somewhere, and then or maybe it's over here because that flips the thing. I don't know. Whatever. It's down there. If you can look and see, subscribe. Click on that, and then like this video. And if you know what, leave a comment. I'd love to interact with you and hear what you have to think about this. Especially, I mean, there's got to be. I mean, if you were my age, you have to have some kind of feeling on this, I would think, at least one or the other. So, but I'd love to hear those. And so hopefully we'll get out of the bummer of a stage. And but I'm not being optimistic. Sorry. So y'all have a great day. Bye. So I just got done. I was out with some friends doing karaoke, and I just hear, I hadn't posted this video before I left. I went and I was almost done with it, but I had to get over here to come sing. And I just hear that, like, while we were in there, that Debbie Reynolds passed away, which is in case you don't know, is Carrie Fisher's mom. One day apart. I was like, it's ridiculous, the amount, of deaths this time that are just crazy. But so that was a little that's a big bummer right there. So anyway, so what a video. Let's tell you what, this was a kind of a bummer a day. But I did sing Careless Whisper for Mr. George. So anyway, sad. So let's we'll keep the chins up and looking for brighter days. It's all part of life. Y'all have a good one.